Hi guys, welcome back to this war of mine against all odds mod. Now we're in the story, our castle, Lydia, Zlata, Irina, and Arica, and we're in day 8. And we had just come back from, I actually don't remember where. Was it the airport? It's in the previous video. So, okay, we got raided. We managed to fend them off, didn't steal anything. None of us were wounded. Oh, okay, so that's a very successful defense, which is good. So, Zlata, you will sleep right away, and it's day 8, so all adults need to eat. And Arica, I think I will have her take medication because she's still slightly sick. And she's gonna take the real meds because she will still need to defend tonight. And Irina will obviously eat as well. And Zlata will eat. And the kid, Lydia, will probably not have to eat yet. I think she needs to eat tomorrow. Yeah, because we need to cook food anyways. And we can't. And I think we were trying to get the improved metal workshop. And I'm not sure whether we have enough. No, we don't have enough because we need 30 components and 15 wood. So we'll have to wait till tomorrow. The thing about it is that tomorrow we have to feed Lydia. So tonight we have to get a can. Or maybe even delay build. Well, we don't have to feed Lydia, I guess. She's just hungry. She's not very hungry yet. But it's helpful to keep the kid happy because if she's well fed, then she does get higher morale. I noticed that because I'm recording the video earlier in the day, I'm a lot more energetic today, which is good, I guess. So okay, we'll wait for Zlata to get up, but I guess meanwhile, what can I do? We have enough lockpicks. We have a shovel. So there isn't really anything to do. If the trader comes, then we can maybe trade herbal meds. And Lydia is no longer sick, which is good. Arica, Zlata, yeah. So we are almost sickness free. At we are almost sickness free. There's only one slightly sick person. So we're doing quite good. Yeah, so if we can get a canned food tonight, then we'll feed Lydia tomorrow, and we can create a improved metal workshop. If not, then we will have to create a stove. Then we'll have to cook a meal. Well, let's see what happens. Anyways, Zlata, are you done sleeping? Because if you're done sleeping, then Irina needs to sleep. And then, yeah, then she needs to eat. Then Irina, you will sleep. And the temperature is high enough. Okay, 18 degrees. Okay, that is quite good. Okay, so we can deal with that. Irina and Arica, you guys defend, and Zlata, you will go scavenge. And I do see that a lot of the locations are now sadly cut off because due to fighting. Port is a rich location, and it's a bummer that we can't go there. Loot a gas station. It's another very good location. Sadly, we cannot go there. So can we go to a place where they have cans? And I'm guessing most likely not. Yeah, I don't think any of these locations have any cans. So I guess we do definitely have to build the stove tonight. Any of these places we should be able to get enough materials. Get enough materials to build something. We could go back to the ruined villa and steal the stuff that's on the top level. We could go to railway station because it has a lot of good stuff that we haven't gotten yet. Semi-detached house. I don't know which scenario we have. If we have a trader, we're golden. We will get a lot of stuff back. But if we have Bozena, then we won't. Okay, let's just gamble because best case we'll get the trader. Even if we get Bodena, we should be able to build. We have enough to build a stove. So let's just hope for the best. Yeah, but if we get Bodena for semi-detached house, there's only enough material for like one trip, unless you use steel. But if you get a trader, there's a lot of really good stuff. A lot of medication, a lot of bandages, a lot of food as well. And you can trade, obviously, which is good. Because, okay, we got Bozena, so we got unlucky. Uh, so that means we will not be able to get any food. That means we have to build a stove. And I guess we will not be coming back here. So sadly the kitchen is off limits because you need uh, the saw blade, which we don't have. I mean, I guess we could let Lydia go very hungry. I guess that is also a strategy. Oh man, yeah, this place is really poor. Yeah, we may not even have enough to uh, build the improved workshop. If that is the case, then we are forced to uh, we are really forced to build the stove. Well, we got some. Uh, well, the tobacco you can use for trading. Let's go up. Let's go up to the top floor. Now these places, you might get shot, but it's only like one component, so it's not really worth getting. But since this place is so low on everything, maybe it is worth getting. Well, actually, I need more wood because I only have 10 wood in the shelter. And if he can get 5 more, that's great. Yeah, but it does not look like I can get 5 more. um, well, electronic parts are good. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. There's still a couple piles in the basement. So we'll check that before going home. Um, yeah, let's go down. So we have stuff to cook, but we don't really, we have water, right? Yeah, no, there's only one pile. Okay. So we have stuff to cook, but we don't have stove. So we do have to think about making it. Um, actually, maybe we should collect these. Maybe we should collect the shell casings. Because I remember we had like 3 more at the top because you can still use it for trading. Yeah, so this was probably one of the worst runs. It's probably going to be the worst run of or worst scavenging night of this run. Yeah, yeah, we really need to build saw blades. If we can get saw blade, like we can get food from this location. I mean, although we'll probably not come back. Um, and also from the sniper junction, we can also get food. From Ghost House, we can get medicine, I think. So yeah, we definitely do need saw blade, but we don't have nearly enough food for that. Yeah. Okay. Well, that is that. I guess we'll try to build a stove and cook and feed Lydia today. And or maybe we should actually wait for Franco. If Franco comes, there is a possibility that we might be able to upgrade the workshop, metal workshop. Well, let's check everybody's status. I think they got attacked. Yeah, they did. Arica is starting to feel a bit unwell, but I just gave you medication yesterday. What is going on? Okay, well, you sleep all day then. Um, so we have 12 and 13. Now this is probably enough. Okay, let's wait for Franco. Yeah, we got tobacco to trade as well. Tobacco, and the shell casings. Yeah. Irina, you talked to the kid. The kid is not happy, I guess. Um, I don't know why Arica got sick because it was warm enough. Yeah, maybe that's what happens when you smoke too much and your both in your immune system and the cardiovascular system isn't that good. Or maybe it's the stress because she's been defending a lot and she's been getting attacked every night, and she's only fending off with a knife. Yeah, I'm surprised that we are seemingly able to defend very well with a melee weapon and three board ups. So, I mean, this scenario is not very difficult because in Marco solo scenario, even if you have three board ups and ranged weapon, like you still get injured in this scenario. And it's day 9, and in day 11, the crime spree is gonna end. Unlike in Marco's scenario where you get two calm nights after a crime spree. In this scenario, I think you only get one calm night, so you still have to keep people defending after the crime spree is over. Okay, Franco is here. Great. So actually, this is great. We can trade a lot, and we need a lot of materials. Um, okay, water is also good. Let's try to get all the wood. And firewood is good as well. And now that we know that we don't really need bullets, we can use the bullets. But let's just get rid of all these first. Yeah, it's obviously not enough. Wow, it's quite expensive. Oh, it's very. We don't want to be very generous. Can we get some stuff, some more? I mean, we can get 10 components. It's always good. It won't do. Maybe I can give you a bullet. Okay, we can have a deal. Can we decrease one of these? Yeah, bullets are actually worth a lot. Okay. So these weapon parts are not worth much, but like we can do this. So we have enough to build improved metal workshop, and we can build a hatchet, which is even better. So let's go ahead and do that. Like we want to get more components if we can. Yeah, let's try what we can, how we can get these. And I think we actually don't need 18 parts. That's quite a lot. And 11 electronic parts. We probably don't need that either. Um, yeah, I still want to maybe a bullet. Okay, let's see what we can get. No. Okay, we can do this. So that means I can just get rid of one firearm or fire gunpowder. Okay, I think this is probably good enough. Yeah, sorry, Arica, you don't get smoke, but it's okay because you're sick anyways. And I'm gonna try to upgrade the metal workshop. And Arica, you actually should take medication. No, it's gonna be pretty busy because we need to do the improved metal workshop, then we need to build a hatchet, then we need to chop up the furniture so we can get firewood. And then we also need to make saw blades. We have enough weapons, which is good. Weapon parts. Okay, Arica, you go sleep. And at the same time, yeah, we still need to build a stove. So a lot of work to do. And yeah, we need to feed Lydia as well. Yeah, I mean, thanks to Franco, we are kind of saved today. But yeah, in this against all Osmog, building things actually take time. Like in the vanilla game, everything can be built in like 1 hour, which is super fast. You never have to allocate your time wisely during the game, which is not that realistic. I mean, I don't think I can build a stove in like 4 or 5 hours, anyways. But maybe these people can, but definitely not in 1 hour. It'll take way longer than that. Even the IKEA bed, I cannot assemble in 1 hour. It will easily take like 3 or 4 hours, and all between all the unpacking and cleaning. Okay, Irina, you go sleep. Zlata, you finish this improved metal workshop. Arica, you keep sleeping. Hopefully, if you sleep for 12 hours, maybe you will recover with the herbal meds. I'm hoping that is the case, but we'll see. Okay, now the hatchet. I don't think we have enough time. Yeah, hatchet, then saw blades. At least one. Yeah, then the stove, so. Lydia, you should play a little bit more. I know that you're sad, but we need to give you food to make you not sad, really. Yeah, we don't have enough time to make food and give it to Lydia today. We still gotta chop stuff too. Yeah, so there's actually food and enough material, but there's not enough time to feed the kid. And this kind of thing happens a lot in against all odds mod. Time is a resource too. Happiness is not really a resource. Um, Well, I mean, depends on how you play it. But in Marco solo run, happiness is a really huge resource because you cannot do any neighbor quest and defend the shelter. So that's why Marco solo story is much harder than all other stories in against all Osmod. Yeah, we don't have time to build a shelter. Well, maybe we can disassemble some of the furniture. Arica's still sleeping. Lydia's not unhappy anymore, which is good. And after the crime spree, the winter will come, and it's gonna be very brutal. Like you need to upgrade the heaters immediately after the winter starts. So that's gonna require a lot of resources as well. Okay, so we can go to Luin Villa again. Um, no, we can go to railway station. Yeah, railway station may have a weapon. And they will have a bunch of materials too. And you only need one saw blade and one shovel, and I think that is it. Yeah, let's go there. So I guess we will try to feed Lydia tomorrow after building a stove, and the adults need to eat on day 11. And stove costs 10 components and 5 wood, and upgrading it takes 20 components and 10 wood and 5 parts. So it's actually a very expensive upgrade. And I think after this map, we won't be able to use a shovel anymore because they won't. Yeah, because they won't have a. It will just break. But it's okay. You can use. Oh, you can use the shovel to trade afterwards. But you probably want to build a new one. And now we have a port, so we can play with the idea of the port escape. So if we see any jewelry, then we might want to consider taking it home. Now the port escape is not that helpful because this scenario is 29 days long, and if you escape from port, you can maybe get out around the day 20, even if you fulfill the jewelry requirement and give it to Karel by day 8. So I guess the game is balanced in that you still have to play majority of the scenario before you do a port escape. But I mean, in some cases, in the last 10 days, last 9 10 days is the hardest because you need a lot of wood because the winter is gonna be really brutal. Um, so maybe port escape is worth it. You also don't have to worry about food. Although in this game, like, food comes pretty easily. It's not really all that difficult to get. Like, oh, getting materials is actually much harder than getting food. Uh, well, I mean, materials is easy to get, but it's just very hard to get enough of them. And you need materials to build everything, especially the most critical being the heater, and defense in the heaters. So yeah, we will see how it goes. But like, if we have good stacks of jewelry, then it's worth getting it. Another thing is the port is often cut off from the fighting, and also from the snow. So it's important to go there and meet Karel when you can, if you ever want to use Port Escape. It's okay to keep uh, pushing Karel back because like he will come back. Like you can tell him to come back like 2 3 times, and he will, he will come back. Instead of using a phone. Um, and if it's late enough in the game, then you can leave like 3 4 days after. Um, in late case, sometimes the war is over before Karel actually comes after giving him the jewelry. But usually he comes like 5 6 days before the war is over. No, I haven't traded away any of the tobacco because I know that we can roll them and trade them. But it costs a lot of materials to even build a herbal workshop, so I haven't done that yet. Oh, that's a lot of tobacco here. Herbal mix too, not bad at all. Do we have enough components and wood? We may want a little bit more wood. If we remove the rubble in front of the train, then you can get a lot more materials. But that would obviously contribute to the like weakening of the shovel. So probably we will have to make a new shovel after this. But yeah, I mean, a lot of the a rich location in my view is a location where there's a lot of components and a lot of wood. So railway station is very rich. Rain Villa is very rich. Short Brewery is very rich. And all those locations, in addition, have some food and medication as well. I noticed that we didn't get a weapon at the area behind the saw blade on this run. Sometimes there's like a assault rifle there with like a few bullets, which becomes very handy. Yeah, but not in this run, sadly. That's probably enough material that we can consider leaving. Like we gather more materials than we can carry back. And the wood we don't really have to worry so much about because now we have a hatchet, so there's a bunch of wood at home. But we definitely, but we want all the material we can get really because we have to upgrade the workshop so we can build improved heaters. Yeah, it's just the need for materials never end until the very end of the run. And I guess when you have enough stuff, that's kind of when the war ends. So I guess in that sense, this game is well balanced. Um, well, we don't really need parts or weapon parts because we got a lot of them. So I think wood is what we need. Bullets is good for trading. So let's get a lot of wood. Well, not a lot, but yeah. Then we need materials. I'm tempted to take some tobacco so we can roll it up later. And tobacco is really expensive. Tobacco leaves are really expensive if you actually want to trade it from Franco. And all these stuff, like you don't really need. I mean, you could. I guess I could take this and weapon parts and make a gun. But so far we're doing fine with just a knife. And we don't have a short brewery where you want a gun. So that may be okay. Okay, let's go with this and see what happens. Okay, so after coming back, so Zlata will obviously immediately sleep, and I guess Arica as well. I hope Arica is healed from her sickness. Then we need to start building the stove, and if we can, we want to upgrade it. Now, because we have wood in the house, I think we should be able to upgrade it. Then we can feed Lydia. Then the adults don't need to eat today, they will eat tomorrow. Okay, were they attacked again? Yes, they were. Uh, None of us didn't see anything. Okay, no wounded people and no stolen goods. This is great. Arica and Zlata, you guys go sleep. Okay, Arica is not sick anymore. Good thing that we gave the herbal mints. Um, okay, Irina, you talked to your niece. She's sad. That means probably the kid is sad too. Yeah, because she's very hungry. Now we need to build a stove though. Yeah, we actually had food, but we couldn't give you any because we didn't have time to build a stove and cook it. So don't worry. You know, I guess in like real life, it should be. I mean, 8 p.m. I think you can still keep working on for like 2 more hours. But I guess people have to keep watching. Irina, you go make stove because everybody will need it tomorrow. Okay, we can even upgrade it. This is great. Because, yeah, obviously you want to upgrade the stove as soon as possible to save on fuel and water. And it's 15 degrees now, so we definitely put one more fuel into the heater. So one thing that actually is made easier in against Osmod is that when the kids are sad and they get sad easily because of the attacks, they can still get better and a good ending. In the vanilla game, when the kid was sad, it was very easy to get a sad ending. Well, somebody's seen. I think it's about getting humanitarian aid drop or something. Irina can actually go get it because it's okay for her to be very tired tomorrow. She can simply sleep all day. Oh no. Okay, we couldn't upgrade, so I guess we'll just cook one meal. Yeah, 6 and 2. It's quite hard, but yeah, it is just too bad, I guess. Yeah, I miscalculated. So, Irina, you should go help the guy. Well, it depends on what the proposal is. If it's something like let's go steal, then he can't go in. Then she shouldn't. Okay, let's go. Okay, rich family is steal. Then you gotta say no because it will affect the mood. If you go steal. Okay, so Irina, you go sleep. Zlata, you go feed the kid. Hey, the kid, come down. And I think Zlata will go to the sniper junction today, so she can get more food and medicine. Hey Zlata, where are you going? You gotta feed the kid. Okay. Okay, Lydia, you eat. Hopefully this will make you feel better. Okay, so she's just sad. She is still sad, which we cannot do anything about. And okay, she's going. Zlata is going back to the sniper junction. She just needs the saw blade, and I think nothing else. Yeah, or she can go to she can go to Ghost House too if it's open. But I think Ghost House we got all the food, so let's not. And we can't go to Ghost House anyways. We can go to Brothel, which isn't that rich of a location, unless you want to go for Moon, so you can, because you can free the ladies there. St. Mary's Church could be decent if we get a priest Oleg scenario, but there is a chance that we can get a the bandit scenario. In that case, like it's not rich at all. So let's go back to Central Square because this location is rich. Okay, I think that's all we need. Okay, so we are. There is nobody there. The baby and the injured man are gone, but the sniper is still there. There are two locations to use a saw blade, but the second one doesn't really offer anything beyond. Doesn't really offer anything useful. So just one is fine. First saw blade is useful. There's a bunch of food and some bandages and medication. Now you don't really get shot if you get used to it, but like I'm using a trackpad, so it's easy to make mistakes while clicking. Okay, wood is good. You need a lot of wood. Oh, but you definitely need the components. Yeah. Let's see. Did we get all the materials in the top floor before the saw blade? No, we didn't. Okay, so we need to get those. Yeah, so we need components and wood. A lot of components and wood. And if we can, obviously, food and water as well. And medication can be good for trading. That's probably more than we can trade. We can carry. Canned food, it's not actually that much food, which is not that good. I mean, it's better than nothing. We also didn't get any water. Yeah, so like getting water, it's annoying too because you have to build a water collector, and that costs materials. And water is really cheap if you trade them. So whenever Franco has water, you should try to get water from him. Although last time I didn't. That's why Shod Brewery is another great place because that place has 30 water. Which is great for, which will kind of make you all set for rest of the run in terms of cooking. Now, if you make vegetables, it's probably not enough. Okay, great. 2 real meds. That's very powerful. It's very high value. Okay, 2 herbal meds. That's also good too. Definitely want to take that home. No, I have a feeling that after tonight, we have to kind of go back to Ruin Bella. There isn't many rich locations left on the map that's not cut off. I mean, Ghost House is actually a very rich location, but it gets cut off easily. Port is good too. Luda gas station also very rich, but it gets cut off easily. So we gotta start preparing for winter. I mean, we don't even have the advanced workshop, and we need that to build a improved heater, which we need two of. Okay, let's now choose what to bring home. Um, Canned food always helpful. Medication, vegetable could be good. I don't think we want to carry the lockpick. We definitely need components to upgrade. Let's bring jewelry because the port does exist on the map. Now, if we think about trading, we want to get the medi ingredients. They're very high value. Hmm. But we also want a wood. Yeah, because like Franco doesn't really have that much wood, so you have to carry wood in this scenario by yourself. Yeah, so that seems fine. I mean, we can come back here too for the materials. But we're getting to the point where the scavenging for food and medication is starting to kind of run out in locations we can go. Still a lot of materials, which is good, but we don't have any way to produce raw food and vegetables at home. Yeah, once you can get that, it's golden. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I'm gonna stop video here, and we will pick off in part 4 from day 11. Okay, thank you guys.